Hello everyone, welcome back to Haut Beyleron on Farm Center 22. This time we are in September now, and it is harvesting time. Now if we have a look at our crop window here, or crop calendar, our grapes are ready to harvest, and all our other crops, our soybeans, corn, are nearly ready to harvest. Also we've got field 39 to mulch, and if we actually go to our crop calendar, this is the first day to plant wheat and barley. And I'm thinking today is a good day to go about this. Also, mine's gone down. We've released a grape harvester. And also, we've been spending mornings taking all these pallets up. And there is a lot of pallets here. To be exact, 30,000 litres of flour at the moment. I've still got a few more pallets. We've got one down here, another 3, and another 2. So that's another 6,000 litres. And in terms of our productions, we still got another 7,000 litres of wheat in there, so yeah, about another 6,500 litres. So yeah, about another 7,000 litres in total, than what's already being produced. So we'll go ahead and get this sorted. So I'm thinking if we do these two here, so I don't want to go knocking that one over, because there has been some fiddly-faddly issues with these pallets, including the pallet issue through the floor when it spawned, but apart from that, I had no issues so far. So yeah, I think once we get this done here, I think we'll go ahead and release a bigger mulcher, and then yeah, get that done, get the grapes done today as well. Well, but anyway, so we'll go and get this pallet on. Technically, this ain't the most efficient way of doing it, because obviously we need to do 3 pallets, and they sort of do just about fit on. And hopefully, if we keep on just spreading weight to the bag, hopefully it doesn't tip as easy. Because we did have a little bit of a near disaster where it nearly tipped over completely. Hopefully by the time this is all done, we'll stacked up, we shouldn't have that issue. So, but as well, hopefully we should have enough space for the rest of the lettuce, honey, and eggplants that are going to be produced now till November. Yeah, that's what I see about these plants. Sometimes they sort of randomly glitch, sort of like also they start tipping randomly. So, bit of a delicate operation, but nothing too much for us. So we're going to take this nice and slowly. Also, our forklift is looking very dirty, so I think we need to invest in a pressure washer or even an air compressor at some point. Don't do that to go up the slope, so we'll tip it. Clear on that side, clear the deck of the beds, and there we go. As close to the edge as I can, so fit the other 2 pallets on, and Bob's your uncle. Then we strap everything down, so that's 35,000 litres of flour. Now I'm going to be a bit gentle with this, especially with the dolly now. I don't want this thing to tip over. Okay, that's looking good. So we'll put the back end down so we can put the forklift back on. Yeah, also I'm thinking as well, we need to start doing some hay in that. So obviously if we're going to have cows, we need hay to make TMR. Of course the problem is we've got massive bunches of grass there at our grass field that's all being constantly mowed. So what I may do is end up, say, some of it will be wrapped up and the rest won't. It's about how much to do, because obviously we've got the massive silage amount that we're going to be doing. So what I may do is get the chaff, the maize silage done first, and once we've now got a rough ballpark of how much silage we're going to get, then we can do from there. Yeah, this does tend to do that. It sort of goes on, but it doesn't. Easy solution. Try to get a good camera angle. That's the best as I can do. Put the back end up. That pushes it. There we go. Zippy drive straight on. And boom. I'll lower you down for now. Strap you all up. And off away we go. But yeah, let's see how this can navigate up here. So, got a bit of a tight bend here, so I want to go nice and wide. Also see how it handles the slope, because obviously it's going to take it to the farm shop. Yeah, so just about manages it, I think. Tight turn now. Oh yeah, that's a lot more stable, because like before we had it sacked to about here where the next pads are, and it was just top heavy. But now, since we got the, what's that wheel doing? Don't know. Now we've got that. I think we've got a bad because we've got a massive forklift on the back, so it keeps it all balanced. Put the beacons on. But yeah, so we'll take this to the farm, and then we'll get cracking on with the rest of it. So here we are, just approaching the farm to make sure I must beat that car before that car pulls out. Because obviously with these doors it does make navigating traffic a bit difficult, especially with heavy loads which you struggle to stop. It's all looking good. And so far it hasn't really been that laggy when I've been working around it, so hopefully we don't have as many laggy issues as we experienced before. But yeah, we'll go and put this over here. There we go. Make sure it clears. Perfect. So, switch the engine off. Let's detach you. And we'll get you unstrapped. There we go. And what, I'll leave that pad there for now, because obviously once we get more flour, we'll start stacking them up properly again. So yeah, let's go to the shop quickly and go to this. And this is going to be the grape harvester. Obviously we need to lease the trader as well. But I also want to see actually how much grapes we'll get this time around. And then once we sort of got a rough full load first of all, then we'll go from there and see how much we actually need. I'm still in sort of debate on whether or not should we keep grapevines. Depends on if we can get this cheap. If we get a like 60% off on this, then yeah, sure. I'll stick with the grapevines for now, but it's hard to say really. Yes, I know I'm not going fast. But yeah, as well, I think yeah, if we could do this, get the mulcher. Once we actually get onto the farm, we'll think about the mulching. Obviously, we could utilise the corn and harvest it early, but depending on how much we're going to get, we may do corn again. Perhaps not on a big scale like this, because we do need to do wheat and that. Because buying 1,000 litres for 1,400 every time for the chickens, that's not profitable in the long term. That's taking a huge cut into the profits of the eggs themselves. But yeah, look at that corn, that just goes on from mile after mile pretty much. But yeah, also I want to start merging these fields together. So once we've done the harvest, and also I have thought about whether or not to cut the vines back. So obviously we're going to have that issue again because of where this is placed. I'm going to have to go down, reverse back up. Now, even with this vine here removed, we're still going to have to move like, these two again. Alright, so eggs are doing good, so yeah. It's going to make it look awkward, I know, in the time lapse and that. But that's pretty much the only option we have. So yeah, if I park it like that, we're going to need to remove these two, and then again these two here, just to be able to properly turn around. But this does not have the best off turning radius. But anyway, so we'll get unfolded, let that thing raise. Yep, there is our wheat field that we will be replanting again. And that case combine, that is definitely a worthy investment. Yeah, also need to do the mulchers. So go look at the mulchers. How much are they? Not that expensive. You can get that one 6 meters at 7 miles an hour. Well, that one 5.8 meters, so 0.2 less, but that gets it done 4 miles per hour quicker. Um, we've got bells in the storage. Looks quite nice actually. Well, so we've got straw bells, we've got a grass bell. They look like 180 centimeter bells, I think. Very odd. But anyways, these that's going to cost us just over £1,000. No worries. Yes, we're going to have to mulch this field over here, the soybean field, tomorrow when that's ready to harvest. But it's going to be worth it, I think, anyways. So I won't get that wheat field possibly planted today. So let's just cruise the times up to ×5. So yeah, we got 15 vines, and I think we're going to hit this container of liquid fertilizer and see how much we can get. Because we can calculate from one pass and it should be evenly spread across the board, especially since we fertilized the middle part. Yeah, we are pushing this. Pushing the container with us. Actually, this time I'm not having many issues with it in terms of it catching all the time. Because I recall when we did this the first time around, that was a bit of a pain. It's slowing down us a bit, and that's me crashing already. It's a bit way too soon about that. So that is 613 litres, I think. All the grapes, yeah. So 613 times by 15, that is just over 9,000 litres of, 9,000 or so litres. So again, we're going to have to lease this one here. Still got the bells. And then what we'll do, we'll take it up to the grape processing plant afterwards, and yeah, we'll just see. I will only do raisins this time. Because yeah, 9,000 litres, how much raisins will we get? 9,000 litres of raisins. And what's the price of raisins at the moment? Get to the right section, which I still can't navigate to. There we go, prices. Look at raisins. There we go. We're in September, so it's actually a very good price for them at the moment. I think what we may end up doing with raisins is sell them. Ooh. I don't think we'll be able to sell them today. It depends on how long it takes to process them, but I think we'll just do, because if it's, what's the cycles actually? What's the cyclage of the grape processing plant for raisins? So that's going to take 1.5 months to process. So let's say if we get this done by noon, so that'll be done for the end of tomorrow. So yeah, we can sell it tomorrow or into November. And I actually may use that smaller trader actually, because yeah, November is still way too early to sell the silage and all that. Lettuce, what about silage? Oh no, lettuce, sorry. Yep, January. So yeah, we'll sell the silage tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sell the raisins tomorrow. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, if we get this done quickly and promptly, and then yeah, rest of the farming that can be done after, like just mulching and that. So yeah, I will continue on with this, and hopefully not have too many crashes. And I will see you folks in a short while. Once I able to get this lined up. There we go. So here we are. We are nearly done here. We're just doing the last 2 vines, and yep, we got 2 full combine. Well, this is not a combine. I'm not sure I should call this, but harvester. I've got 2 harvester loads in the trailer plus another 2,000 litres here. So yeah, I think we will hit very close to that 9,000 litre mark. Just based on what we did. Well, actually, we should hit 9,000 and like 300 or so. Yeah, 300, 9,300. That's what I'm hoping for based on the math from that first vine. But I have noticed, like on some of these fields, I'll actually show you here. We go to this grapevine here. I'll get to, yeah, only showing like 70%. Ignore the fertilizing. Oh, come on, show up. Yes, show like 75, 60 so percent fertilized, which that doesn't make sense too much to me, but could be the time of application. I'm not too sure on that. So I don't think we're going to get that 9,300 litres, but we'll definitely hit 9,000. That's for sure. Or was it 200? 9,200. But as well, I've noticed when you go into the crop map, it doesn't show grapes as being mulched, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Oops, correct, there we go. So yeah, how I'm sort of going about this sort of place, so I get the camera like this and look at between the harvester and the vine, and usually try to go for the middle, like here. We got this sort of little black spot here, this little bit of metal, I'm not sure, and I sort of place it in between. There we go, in between the vines, and that should get us. There we go, uninterrupted harvesting. So yeah, now we're at 9,000 litres in total. That should be very close to 9,200, so 9,100. But see, actually was 50 litres off, so whether or not that's made much of a difference, I don't know. So, but anywho, got the mulcher over there, so we'll get workers started on that in a moment. There we go. Whilst that's doing that, we're going to quickly save the game because I'm going to get the worker to take this to the grape processing plant. And sometimes the game does crash when I do this, but not always, especially since today's patch. It hasn't done it that often, it's only on rare occasions, but done all this so far without saving the game, and I don't really want to experience any issues like last time, so I'll get you to go to deliver at the grape processing plant, no loop, and there we go. So the worker is going to be on their way, and again, not sure what this is like. This is a whole massive flag, so what I'm going to do is skip till the worker actually gets going here. There we go, so the worker is on their way now. So whilst that's going, actually what we could do is turn on the grape processing plant. And actually it was done a lot quicker before noon, perhaps, yeah, sort of did slow down time to ×3 rather than ×5, but that's because I won't get so much done today. There we go, we're mulching. Yeah, we're doing that 11 miles an hour, so I think once we get half the field done, I may get a worker to continue on. Then what we'll do, actually, the grass field needs fertilising, doesn't it? Ah, yeah, it needs fertilising, so... But yeah, I sort of love how the mulcher just goes about doing its thing. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do is do the headlands. Where's that little land DD2? Oh yeah, it's just going across our sugar beet field. But yeah, I don't know how with sugar beets, how these ended up in the road, but who knows. So if I get the heading down here done, then what we'll do after is extend this field. Very much like we did with one of the other fields, can't remember which one it was. 42, that was it, yeah. Where we extended towards that curve of the road. Oh, missing bits. You know what, that'll do, that should be enough for workers to turn around. Especially they got the road there, so you shouldn't have any issues, but as well, I sort of have been thinking about what we can do elsewise in the future for our next cropping out. Let's go over here. It's not so much the next crop, but what to do to farm it. One thing I want to do is get some trees, because if we can go into carpentry and then possibly the sawmill, then we'll need. Was it saying worker blocked? No idea. On occasion it does do that, but actually what we'll do quickly, we'll send you back. Yeah, 0.6 hours of work. So yeah, not too bad. And from all the raisins that we're going to get, that's going to be about 40 grand's worth. So it does cover the leasing cost, but obviously I am thinking about sort of extending this, because if you go to build mode, if we extend this like that, that's pretty much more than double. I can see the worker he's having some issues, but is he? I shall see out when he gets to here if he has any issues or not. Actually, what we could do is actually hop into. No, not you. Where's the? There we go, the McCormick. Actually, we'll get his topped up with fertilizer ready. Because we're going to need it for other fields, so on the wrong side out. Actually, hopefully, got some in here. Actually, how much have we got in here? Not a lot left, so actually, we do need to buy some fertilizer soon. So, actually, what I'm thinking is perhaps we could try sell some stuff, but terms with what? And also, we need to buy chicken feed as well. Actually, how much eggs have we got at the moment? Up over here, so you've got four, yeah, well, practically 2 full pallets worth and a bit. So that is 4,000, 2,800, 5,000. Wait a minute, no. Yeah, 5,600. So, how much would that get us if we sell that now? Plus, also we could sell some of the grape, not grape, raisins today. Where is it all? There we go. Eggs. Price is going up. 3,200, and I think that's going to be sort of the best price. Better see what it peaks in like November time, because obviously since the update, before the update we were seeing 5,000 consistently, month after month after month, more or less. At times it hit perhaps as low as pretty much as it is now, like around the low 3,000s, but not in the twos consistently. So, but yeah, I think we could sell some eggs today. We're in September still. Price is only going to go up from here, so can sell some eggs today and tomorrow if needed. Ideally, I want to save until November, but beggars can't be choosers. Also, on about with this field extension, could extend the grapevines to, well, pretty much here, really. Perhaps I have to move this over to here a bit more, but yeah, so got a lot of things to do. Actually, almost there. I should just go and take over. But yeah, once it's done, we'll get the mulching done, and then we'll get the field extension done first. Then we'll get the line down. We need to lease a lime sprayer, don't we? Oh, that is a bit of an iffy, but actually, I think there is a mod. Which maybe I'll double check if I've got installed or not, or at least load it into this game save. Nothing in the used dealership yet, or nothing new, should I say. So go to. So this is the base game stuff. So yeah, we can go with get the Bredel F2WS 4000. That holds more, and also does line, but 28 grand though. That is a bit steep. How much is our fertilizer sprayer worth? 14 grand plus 20%, which is 2,800, so say 3 grand, so about 17.5 grand. So we'll need another 10 and a bit grand, 11 grand. Yeah, that's the thing, we need so much stuff, but of course we've got the low payments also to deal with, but it is what it is. There we go, we are selling those lovely grapes, also called them raisins. Not gonna have raisins quite yet, but we will very soon. And you can see we are getting some lovely raisins, so I'm happy with that. Landini, actually I'll leave you here for now. Go, and we'll return you. How is the worker doing the mulching? Not too bad. Actually, why are you over here? No idea. Actually, since we're over here, let's go and check on the bakery. How is that going? So it's got 2 pallets already. And where is it to at the moment? So we're going to have another pallet very shortly. Reducing raisins. So yeah, it's all looking good. So I think what I'm going to do is... where it is... There we go. Too many equipment to tab over. So yeah, we'll quickly get this done. This should take 2 passes. You can't get quite the 1 pass, unfortunately, but we know someone came out with a 60 meter fertilizer spreader, but I knew you could get the 48 point whatever meter self-propelled sprayer, but actually we could go down that route at some point. A bit of a bump there. But I think if we're going to go with the whole extending the grapevines, we'll definitely need to own some equipment, like own mainly the harvester. If you own a harvester at least, then I do not mind. However, that's going to be like 120 or so grand, so hopefully it comes up soon, but not too soon, i.e. before November, January time. But if it does, we'll try to work something out. So there we go, not much fertilizer used. Is there any fertilizing contracts that's popped up, I wonder? No, we've just got a cultivating contract that we accepted off screen. Wait, what's that bit hasn't been mulched? Not sure. Oh wait, so is that bit harvested? That's it. So I was wondering what is that odd little strip there, but anywho, I'm gonna leave the worker be. And yeah, so what we do, I think there ain't that much else to do for now. So let the workers continue on, let them get their jobs done, and then I'll bring folks back in a short while once we start seeding. So here we are, and we've got the 4 pallets of eggs loaded up, so that is 5,600 litres. We do have, I should go to Landini. Do have 1 full pallet of raisins, and still quite a bit away for the next pallet, so I don't think I should make it out before the end of the day. Speed up time a little bit. Well, no, we may do, but don't speed time too much because we're in September and we're going to start losing a lot of light here. So what we've done is we've done actually quite a bit of work here. We have ploughed the field, we've extended the field. Also, we spread some fertilizer over the grass. He already did that, and over the grapevines. And actually, this shows something quite interesting. So, like here, it's showing 50% fertilized. And now it's showing 50, and then yeah, it's showing 30% fertilized. So, even though it was within range of the spreader, I think it gets less. So perhaps what we may do next time is get the little grapevine fertilizer spreader and just spray over the vine. So yep, that is that. And what we're going to do now is we've got the planter over here. And what we're simply going to do is pick up some rocks. And this shouldn't take too long. And then what we can do is use this to make, oh no, we're not getting quite all of it. Use this to get some lime and get some money from that. Even though the rocks aren't changing state, so you can see the field's been mulched. Just get rid of that. But yeah, the rocks are still there and they're still yellow. They're not like gone, they should go red because we're using a subsoiler or a deep plough and it's not going red. 37 for some reason it's now gone orange, not sure why. 26 has gone orange. So I was hoping, so I was thinking perhaps they've already been ploughed in that weather again. And then, yeah, because we didn't, yeah, we haven't done any cultivating contracts yet this year, so I'm not too sure about that. But I was hoping for some orange rocks, some slightly bigger, chunkier rocks, but this is not to be. Yep, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to simply continue on here, and then this shouldn't take long. I'll see you folks in a moment, and then we can start selling stuff and hopefully cover our backs for the next couple of days. Because what I've done is I've decided to keep the mulcher because it's worth keeping it for an extra couple of days, rather than sending it back and then having to release it again for after we've done the corn and the sugar beet harvest. So yeah. We'll continue on here, and I'll see you folks in a short moment. So here we are, just finishing up here. Got one more pass to do after this, and yeah, I've just got over 1,000 litres. Shouldn't. Sorry, I shouldn't have given us too much trouble. But so yeah. Anyways, also what I did forget to say, we did crop back the vineyard. I'm not sure if you all noticed. Yeah, reason for that was just made for ease of use with the harvester and that. Whether or not it actually makes actual difference of able to turn around, well, we'll find out later on. Well, the Landini fit, well, big tractor fit here fine, so don't see any reasons why the Landini should have any issues, but especially with the mulcher. And that is the rock picking done on this field. And then, yeah, I think we definitely need to look at some point getting a second one, or even possibly a third one, especially with field 36. That is a huge field. Yep, so we'll put this into the debris crusher. This will not take that long at all. And once that is done and sold, we'll grab the eggs, sell them, sell the pallet of raisins. Oops, no bump. Because also we need to look at leasing the forage harvester, which I did not realise until mid recording this, and yeah, we need, I think, was it about 30 grand or so to lease the forage harvester. We'll go for something a bit bigger this time. Yeah, not enough engine, but I'm saying perhaps around 30 grand mark, not including the header, so we need to sell a couple of bits and bobs. How's the greenhouse doing? Now you're going to produce another pallet in time. The eggs should get about 15 or so grand. But yeah, let's go and skip ahead time here a little bit. Actually, what is the price of raisins at the moment? All raisins is going down, so we'll quickly get this pallet here and then there we go. So yeah, do have some more eggs, so that is good. If we got a less pallet or honey pallets, then we'll go ahead and sell those as well, I think. Loose ones, not the ones on the tray already. I just think we need to get as much money as we physically can here on. Could we grab the 2 pallets at once? Yes, we can, sort of. Oh yeah, also must check. Dang it, we didn't turn the line production on, didn't we? Yeah, I'll set that to sell. Raisins is doing good, and we're out of flour, so 4 pallets already spawned, got some maximum capacity, plus another 2, and at 600 litres we'll set to sell. So yeah, we're going to pop these eggs on here. Actually, I should have put that pallet on sideways, but anywho, go and lower you. I will check on the lettuce. I don't think the lettuce is actually spawning pallets. Have they? Nope, zilt. They're very close. Don't quite have another second full pallet, but yeah, we'll get this all loaded up. And we'll take this and the massey to the grape processing plant. And we'll pick up the raisins. So here we are, and get these onto the trader. Also, I moved 2 of the flour pallets and I set the 600 or so litres we've got to sell, because we're not going to have any of these for a while, so I'm thinking just go ahead and sell them, get a bit of cash, not a lot. Also, lime is set to sell, so that will all sell at midnight. Not midnight, sorry, the next hour. So yeah, we'll go and unhook you. And simply a case of just lifting you up, sacking you, and then we'll put you on the trailer, and then we'll just go to the farm shop, which is just down there with the lights on. So yeah, next episode, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and sell the raisins, I think, especially in the morning. And doubly especially if we can't afford the forage harvester and all that. Hopefully we can, and shouldn't have any too many issues, but Or any issues just getting this all lined up. Stop filling these pallets, please. Don't fancy going chasing for pallets, especially at night. Yeah, we could just about squeeze those on. I'll say just about, apparently not. I think because where the pallets were a bit lopsided. How about if we do this? Is that helping? Sort of. Nope. Do you know what? I'm just going to stack them. Just go and stack. Get you strapped. And we'll get you on. Hopefully you can stay on like that. Nope. Oh, I'm too much pallet trouble here. Just got to stay on. You good little pallet. Hey, there we go. Let's get you strapped before you decide to escape again. And it's simply a case of taking them down to the shop. Yes, I think the eggs were actually slightly more valuable at the bakery, but for the sake of trips and that, especially, I don't think it'll take the full 7,000. I think it's 6,000 is the limit, so we're going to come up here anyway with the eggs, so... Nope, can't go down there. Oh, got to be careful of that, it tips a lot now. Just get a decent amount of change from this, I think, so... Go and... Oh, sort of turn too sharply there. Actually, the reason why it's tipping because there's a high centre of gravity and of course weight ain't evenly distributed, so I'm going to have some issues of tipping, but hopefully for once we can get to sell point with this very trailer in one piece. Because my track record with this is not too great when it comes to the tendency to tip. But anywho, I'm going to sell this and make a bit of money. Hopefully enough to at least the forage harvester and header. And there we go. 34.7 we got, or 34.8. If we can use the ship, not to my interest. But now, can we actually lease this forage harvester? 23 grand and 10 grand per work hour. How about the header? That's going to be about 30 so grand, and that's including the work time, so we just have enough to afford it. Yeah, I do want something big in case, yeah, especially with the volume in that, and just want something that can sort of hold its own weight. So yeah, that is going to be it for me today. Next time we've got a huge work to do. We've got soybeans to do, I think. Actually, just going to check that actually. Yeah, soybeans to do, silage to do, and then in November we've got the sugar beets to do, I think. And yeah, also got to mow this field, which will take too long. But yeah, so that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, smash that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share with them, please be my guest. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But for you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.